Okay, welcome everyone. Welcome. So let's get things up and ready for this new week. Looking like Asian session for gold was pretty damn good. So there was just a trade before there, but for me, the only reason why I wouldn't take it is because the RTR was a little bit off. So this is a closure above resistance. There's a green zone above. If you got in on the flip or the break of the high, stop loss could be in the previous 15-minute time frame, like 13 pips. TPV at the body of the candle, which is only for about 10, so it's a bit of a low RTR, but still it's a little option there. Right, we just get my coffee there before I spill it. But yeah, in terms of this morning, guys, we're actually not bad on news at all, which is great. It makes things a lot easier for us. So let's get into this, right? Daily time frame is clearly very bullish right now on gold. Pushing up very, very nicely through Asian session. Yeah, it's already ran like 130 pips, which is quite a lot. So yeah, daily time frame very, very bullish. If we take a look to the left hand side as well, we're starting to pass this resistance. So yeah, I mean there's still a bit of traffic up here, to be honest with you. It still isn't looking the cleanest in the daily yet until we get above 1904, and then we've got this big zone back up there. 4 hour time frames, pretty much all making no lower wicks, all just continuing. So for me, all this really kind of like screams out to me is that we haven't had a retest yet. We haven't had a retracement. So it's probably a need for one eventually. But actually, I suppose looking at the hourly time frame, prices came down, retraced, found some support at 5 o'clock, and then continued. So yeah, it's been nice. So in terms of where I'd want to take trades, let's take a look, right? So on the 30-minute time frame, let's take a look and see what the left-hand side showed last time we were up here, which would have been quite a long time ago, actually. Now, okay, here, yeah. So straight away, you can see that we had quite a strong resistance here at 1877. Literally just tap that level now. You know, there's a wick right here that we tapped to, so we could have a little bit of resistance there. Makes sense too. Take a look above. Yeah, when we came above, we then started to push above, back up to 1890. So I do think maybe later on we could potentially get back up to this level. But you can see, yeah, 1887. That's where the kind of resistance started here. You can see price found resistance there, some resistance there, some resistance there. So that's probably a good level to tap first. But I think the one thing that I'm probably going to wait for is some resistance to form, and then some support to form later on, I think. Because I think price has just pushed up way too much through Asian session with no real level to get. I mean, you could have got that 6 o'clock push there, but the R to me was a little bit off. And for me, especially in the sims and stuff, never take a trade. The zone's a little bit smaller than your stop. It's just not the best advice, okay? So yeah, we'll have to see over here. In terms of buys, though, yeah, I'll have to see, because the 15 is closed bullish, but we are at a level that we've rejected off before. We've just checked that, and I don't really like it buying the highs at the moment. I feel it's much easier to wait. Let's just put the Asian range on. It's on. Okay, so yeah, if we start finding some rejection here, that'd be quite interesting. If I wanted to take sells, well, let's just take a look on the 15 and the 30, right? For me here, this below 1876 is going to be very, very nice to continue bearish. Back to go retest 1870. That would be really, really nice. That could be later on though, but I'm going to keep that in mind for some closure belows, because the zone's clean, right? So let's just put this on. Finny Boy says sell gold now. Yeah, it could be a little Asian soup over here. I don't know the right side. Yeah, sells below 1875.8. Very nice. So yeah, I went through the trades of last week, and there was some really, really good trades. Obviously, I only took 2. The one on the Friday was a little bit unfortunate, but it was one of the rules, especially with this 30-minute. I didn't want to risk that. I just pushed down nicely though, which is good here. And yeah, later on with the Raja Banks buy was nice here. Price made a high, price came back down. Found some support, so then come and retest the high. It was very nice. But yeah, sells below here because this would be clean to continue back down at 1869. This is like a 60 pip zone, which is good. That is a good target later on if we do find some resistance. In terms of buys, yeah, we'll have to see maybe if we get a closure above later on. If you find some resistance here, then maybe a closure above 1880, you might be able to take a little buy. But right now, looking like we're rejecting a little bit. Let's take a look actually. 4 hours. 4 hours, no bottom wick either, really. Yeah, look, you see, we're just tapping this wick here. So there could be some resistances, that's fine. I'm gonna let it play through, but yeah, for me the best zone really is below 1875, to be honest with you. So we'll wait for that. Let's take a look at gold. GJ looking like it's continued all the way up too, which is pretty mad. Daily time frame is kind of breaking above this resistance now. And realistically, if you look at the price action here, it's pretty clean all the way to 161500. So that could be quite nice later on. 4-hour time frame has already made its lower wick. It's starting to flip and push to fill that wick. So yeah, I mean, there's a little bit of a area that we could come to. 164.58 looking like it could be a potential target for later on. Yeah, let's take a look at the 30-minute then. So if we mark this on, there's a little resistance here. This could be the first level. Yeah, we're already at it, which is a little bit annoying. So yeah, 30-minute time frame doesn't look the best, to be honest with you. But you know what did look quite good? A closure above there looked quite nice there. So we got 430. So looking like there's been some quite nice moves already. The reason why I say 430 is because we had clean zone up back to 160 there. And also if you look to the left hand side, this is very, very clean. And we've just mirrored that all the way back up. If I look at what candles I've got now for potential buys, I've got this area. Okay. Now, looking just at experience and looking at the left hand side, that's probably not the best area to trade GJ. Okay. Move down nicely, move up nicely, and then range. So it's not really the nicest zone, if I'm honest. So I don't really like that too much. In terms of taking sells, for me here, this is quite clean all the way up. This is clean all the way down as well, even though I had a low volume. So potentially a closure back in the zone. Closure below 159.830, I think would be nice to then continue it and drive it back down to 159.400. I think that would be good. So yeah, I posted the simulation for December on the weekend, and it was a good month at December. It's a shame I was fucking moving in at half of it, so I was pretty busy through the whole thing, but it was good. What up, my G? What up? What up? Hope you had a good weekend. I had a nice little relaxing weekend, which is nice. It's a bit weird being in this gap by myself, but anyway, it's lonely. So yeah, I think 1875 is going to be nice. It's going to be good. So 30 minutes still hasn't closed above, obviously, so it still could be big resistance. Did stream start an hour early? I'm always going to start at around about these levels. Now, like 6 o'clock, 6:15. I kind of want to be starting the stream at 5:45 and getting to the stream at 6, because if we look at the if you look at the trades that I was going through, I'm obviously going to put the GJ ones this week. See, a trade at 6:15, the trade at 6:30. 6:36. Let's take a look. 6:45, 6:33, 6:28, 6 o'clock. Just looking at the times. Yeah, 6 o'clock, 6:34. So looking like the first winning trade was 6 a.m. 6:15, one there. So yeah, looking like the first winning trade is right around 6:15. So yeah, start stream at 6 o'clock, maybe just trade at 6:15, all that good stuff. So yeah, don't really like the buying zone at the moment on GJ, to be honest with you. I'd rather wait maybe for the price to continue back down first, then it could make some support here. So yeah, there's two things really that I like with GJ. Either that we make a little bit of resistance. Oh shit, 1 second. Obviously we're overall bullish, so I don't really want to be taking sell straight away. So the first thing that I'd want is for some resistance to form, price to continue back down, and then potentially the next candle to close bullish like this, and then I can maybe take the support forming because this zone's clean. Okay, so that would be good for buys, or price could come back down and actually create some very, very strong bearish candles that close below this area, and then I would take a sell straight away really after we reach the little top wick, to then fill this zone back down like that, and that'll be a fake out. So yeah, Tate in hospital. Oh god. Oh god, no. That doesn't look too good. So yeah, looking interesting this morning. Looking interesting. Is anyone taking any trades through Asian? How's everyone in the Zoom doing? I think yeah, there's some quite nice closures. Even that one there at 115, that was pretty good. Closure. 1870 was rather nice. Yeah, the only news this morning is Euro news, so I'd stay away from EJ. Ooh, look at that. AUD building approvals, -9%. Changing the number of new build approvals. It's quite a downturn, -9%. Oh, that's some good tea. So yeah, I think definitely later on 1875.8 would be good. I might have a little alert on there. A little alert would be nice. Looking like GJ's maybe relaxed a little bit. It is at that level. It has filled that wick on the left hand side. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Hope you guys are doing well. Feeling pretty good now. Gonna have my overnight oats as well again today. Yeah, eating pretty good. I'm gonna go on the treadmill as well today. Got that five-a-side football again on Wednesday, and I don't want to be a lazy sod. It's Motivation Monday. Oh, I need to watch that Prince Harry interview as well. See what else is going on with these fuckwits. Apparently, like, all over the newspapers, it was like talking about Harry's book. It's like, oh god, Lord, leave him alone, boy. He likes to stir the pot as well. To be fair, I think it's both ways. It's not the best. So yeah, I mean, in terms of taking the sells on gold, you could do, because this is still quite clean, right? So you could actually get it back to 1875. I just think overall we're very, very bullish, and this could easily turn away on you. I think if you're getting into sells, could be a little bit of the scary side in terms of the 4-hour broke a previous high. The daily's very, very strongly bullish. I'd rather keep in the direction until we start getting below support. Like, yeah, 1876. Then I'll happily take some sells. Yeah, so GJ's still holding that level that we talked about to the left hand side. So yeah, simulation we're doing today is the, did I say it was gold? Yeah, gold January simulation. Just get the January into it, see if there's any trades there. We'll do it after NY session. And then obviously the homework's going to be taken out. And as I said, the homework is going to be more just you guys. I'm not going to really do anything. I'm going to wait there, give you the answers after, see what I would do. But I'm going to give like each individual person like one homework. One of the slides of the homework to do. Because it's better, I feel, if you're more doing things. I think you're learning more doing things than just hearing and listening. If you're actually doing it, it's going to make things much better. But yeah, exactly as I say as well, if you guys want to put the F in the mornings, send me on Instagram or send me on Discord your charts for the morning before I come on stream, and then I can take a look at your charts. See what your zones are saying, see if you agree. It's a really, really good thing to do. So I used to do with Raja through the whole of uni, just send them charts every morning. It gets you pretty much to the standard. It's good stuff. So yeah, hopefully this could finally be a little bit of resistance, GJ, because it hasn't really had much of a pullback yet, which is fine. Because look at that, it's moved all the way from down here, like 90 pips. 90 pip-a-roonies. So 15 on Goldie closed bearish. Well, it's starting to pull up a little bit now. 30-minute didn't really close above, so yeah, it could still act as a little bit of resistance here. Now, salary play could be on the cards. There's a bit of rejection from there, but salary play could be one. That could be interesting. For me, though, I'm staying away from really buying the highs unless I can see really to the left-hand side how clear as day the zone is. For me here, personally, I can't see the left-hand side. It's too far away. It's fucking miles away. The last time we were here was June. So, yeah. June. How much would you stop be if you get a salary? So, break the high. 17 pips stop. You could do it. You could go for it. So yeah, we did this thing. We looked at every single salary play that we would have taken last year, and I shit you not, every single one, every single salary play, use the current candle low or high, whichever way. Because the ones that don't work are when they re-break it. If they do, if they're winning and they win well, and you know you get a W from it, they never break the current high. So what I mean by that is, let's find a one because that one's quite hard to see. Yeah, so let's just say you were going to do this celery play here, right? Let's just say you're going to take this celery. There, the break of the low. Okay, the previous candles that change in a different direction. Don't use this stop there. So on the previous candle's top wick there, use the current because it never breaks that current. And if it does, it loses most times. So yeah, celeries are very, very powerful. They seem to work very nicely. Get a nice push as well. What time does London market open? 8 o'clock. Okay, goalie's reflipped. Should drive now. The zone's quite clean, so as you see. For me, it's way too bullish. Just get easy. Reflip, fill out a wick, and continue. So for me, the sells are going to come later on. 1875, 1876. Yeah, London opens at like 8 o'clock, so it's got like an hour and a half till London open. London open. Look at like some big rejection wicks in the hourly, but makes sense. The left hand side, that's where resistance is, so we gotta wait a little bit long over here. A little bit longer. So let's start our trades, actual trades. Where is it? Oh, on the wrong one. There we go. What time does stream end? 9:30. 9:30, yeah. Or if I get like one trade and then I can't find any else, I'll probably just close it. Yeah. 9:30. So yeah, last week was a bit of a hectic week, but I did take the 2 trades. I think some people, especially just looking at closures and gold, there were some really, really nice areas, which is good to see. So let's see this Goldie continuing down. Let's see if it can. But yeah, the reason why I say stream ends at like 9:30 is because if you just go back from the last trades, the trade that I was taking, looking back at this year, 9:15 there was a trades, 9:39, 9:15. There's actually quite a lot. So yeah, 9:30 again, and then just you completely have that guy. Yeah, 9:30, 9:30, there, 9:12. They're all winners. So yeah, you just use your data and go. That's my time to stay off. That's my time to stay on. Bish bash bosh. Bish bash bosh. Okay, so pushing down now. So how much would you stop if you go on the reflip there. Stop loss would be 12 pips. It might be alright. Might be alright. So how's everyone else's accounts looking in January? Because you know January can be quite a hard month at the start because people have just ran up their accounts. They've deposited again. How's everyone doing in January? Should be good though. As long as you follow some streamers like Don and stuff, I think you should be pretty good. He's doing well in January. What he's streamed. And even if you're a little bit down, it's all good. Break even for the moment. All good. It's all good. And how many pairs are people trading this year now? How many pairs are people trading? Also in the Zoom, how many pairs? People still on gold and GJ and maybe EJ. 6% up on a 5k account. Very nice. I'm just drawing over here, making some painting. 3 gold, GJ, EJ, yeah. That's good, that's good. Drop to 1 pair. Very, very nice. Tracy. What is your 1 pair? Gold? 3. Yeah, I think 3. I think 3 maximum would be the best. I'd recommend probably 1 or 2. I'd say 2 because sometimes when 1 pair's bad, you might try and take trades in that area, whereas you could look at the other one. So there's more work to be done. Focusing only on gold this quarter. Sounds good, sounds good. So looks pushed down over here. Why is it pushed down quite clean? Well, it pushed up clean when we came up, so that's okay. Might be able to get you 10 pips there. Yeah, I think focusing on gold for a quarter is a good idea, to be honest. Yeah, the amount of trades last week was phenomenal, and this is normally why I'll just relax in the morning here, because we had such nice trades last week. If you took them, great. If not, you know, it's not going to be the best all the time. You just got to get what you're given. That closure above there is pretty gorgeous. That trade there. That was the gap. Later on, this closure below there took the sell there, back to that level. It tapped, which is good. Celery play there at 7 o'clock. That was very, very nice. There's some support forming there as well, which is good. Closure below there. Nice push down. Took that trade there. And then obviously closure below here. Top wick flip. Clean zone back to 1836. So there's some really, really solid moves last week. What indicator is that? Asian range Nico 948. Just shows the Asian range. So you can see it's changed. It's stopped now because it's not Asian now. It's pre-London. I'm going to sell it 1879. Stop loss at break even. Very, very nice. Yeah, 1879. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Have you taken any positions off yet? When are you going to take some positions off? If you haven't, make sure to always remember that. When you're in a trade, always remember when to take your positions off. You should know when. For me, it comes towards 2 things, right? It's either a level, so like a level. So for example, if I'm going to take a sell here, below this level, I really want to target this level. Obviously, this is 60 pips, so it might not do it in the first candle. So what I normally say is that I'll wait for the first candle, so the first 50-minute candle to drive, and when it comes towards the end of the first 50-minute candle, then I'll close, because you need to remember when this 50-minute candle closes, the next one has to make a top wick. Sometimes it does just fake out. For the most part that we've actually looked at on the sims, most of the drives, the big drives, are within the first 50-minute candle. So if the first 50-minute candle closes like that, it's probably best to close some off, because the next one could wick up, tap you out, and then maybe eventually reflip. For the most part, the drive happens in the first 15 minutes of the push. But yeah, in terms of just so for example, if I was taking sells below 1865, I'd 100% close around these areas down there. I would never close there. There's just no point. It's just going to mirror it. First level of traffic is going to be there. So that's the first level that you should take some positions off. I really, in terms of like trading, would focus on that and not just the percentage gain or the pips. Just look at where price is going to go, right? If you get a closure below here, 1860, where should price potentially continue down to? Well, probably 1852. Let's look on the 15. Does it make any more difference? Yeah, so the 15-minute shows maybe something else, right? So closure below 1857, probably down to 1852, the same thing as before, but 1857 is the push. So I actually did this in the weekly outlook. I think below here would be a great sell-off to 1852. Yeah, very nice. Have we got a one-to-one yet here? Yep, just about. Yeah, need to remember exactly where. Just before you enter the trade, just go, right, do I really know what I'm going to do in terms of taking positions off? Is it a one-to-one that you're going to take it off? Is it the next resistance or support that you're going to take positions off? Or is it maybe when the next 50-minute candle closes? It's all down to you. And as I said there, like what I was talking about in terms of me and what I like to do with in terms of taking trades off, that's just from backtesting. So if you guys don't know when to take positions off, just go and backtest it. See what happens with the candles. And then confidence is there because you've got the knowledge, you've got the data. Makes life much easier. So this is coming down pretty nicely now. There's a nice little end push there. Going towards where price held before. If I was personally in this trade, coming towards 30 support as well, I'd probably close 80% here. 16 pips with like a 20 pip stop. Very nice. There you go. 30-minute support hit now. See what it can do. Let's see if we get further below. That would be great for us later on. Very nice and bearish. So yeah, it'd be nice if like the hourly could close below. That would be nice and strong. But still, it still is overall very, very bullish, right? This hourly can still then reflip and continue. But once we start getting some 30-minute and maybe hourly closure belows, then we're guns blazing, boy. 17 likes, guys. Make sure you like the stream if you haven't already. I will be bringing in some magic keys giveaways very, very shortly in like the next week or so. Because people gotta get some magic keys, man. Makes life much easier. So 645, some unemployment rate coming out now in Swiss chuff. Yeah, probably not going to change too much, is it? It's quite stable country, this Swiss. So there we go, looking like gold's starting to react. But where did I say to take positions off? At the support, remember? So no matter how much you think things are still going to push, maybe I should hold on. Just remember, a support is there for a reason. Look at that, it's just tapped it beautifully. Beautiful. So 15, yeah, closing bearish. 30-minute time frame is still open, obviously, so it could be just making the low wick. If you do get a closure above, you could potentially go for it. I've realized that actually when we actually break levels, taking the celery is a much easier way of getting in. They seem to work much nicer as well. So yeah, break at the previous high, that would be quite interesting. How much would your stop be? 12 pips. Interesting. Showing the resistances right there. 9-10 pips to the high. Stop loss would be 12 pips. Might wait on for this closure, but still nice rejection wicks too. EJ making moves. Let's take a look. EJ. Yeah, EJ's got a nice zone above, eh? I actually quite like this, you know, because it's reflipping higher time frames. They might take this, you know, 162.23. Because it's a celery, but it's also the 30-minute flip. It's maybe a little bit early on, but I think, to be honest with you, I think I might get this. Isn't it a JPY holiday? Yeah, but it's London session now, so you won't have to worry about that too much anymore. So yeah, I'm gonna take this 160.092. So I got a buy stop over here. Hasn't been activated yet. Let's take a look one more second at 226. So I'm gonna go for this trade, and actually to reflip this candle would be great. So being executed into a trade now, very nice. Stop loss current candle low. And actually, let's take a look in terms of stops. So yeah, my stop is like 12 pips, which is nice. So maybe go for like 10-12 pips back to the high. Would be rather nice. Any good US brokers? My spreads suck. Yeah, why don't you just use like Dominion Markets or something? Just use crypto to join. Hasn't actually broken the high on my terminal, which kind of sucks. Yeah, that's a bit unfortunate. We haven't actually broken the high yet, which kind of sucks. Anywho, I'm scared Roger's gonna steal my dollars. I think Roger's got enough dollars. I don't think he needs yours either. Yeah, if you guys haven't got in yet, I wouldn't get in yet because my on my actual terminal we haven't got in. Haven't broken the high yet, which sucks. There's quite a big discrepancy between this. Let's take a look at the other one. Yeah, Wanda is what I've got. Fuck. It's a bit of a shame. I'm actually gonna take my P's. I'm sure Roger's gonna be fine, brother. So yeah, I might have to use a Wanda actually, because we still haven't broken the fucking high. It sucks. That sucks. So yeah, I mean, Goldie's still at that support at the moment. That's all good for the time being. So we've got 9 minutes until 7 o'clock. Very, very good. Happy Monday, bright and early. Yeah, boy. Bright and early. Bright and early. Yeah, me too, man. It sucks that hasn't broken the fucking high yet. Come on. Yeah, I forget that FXCM and Awanda do differentiate quite a lot, eh? Just a little bit. Let's take a look then. So, been in since. Someone send me a chart. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Oh, that's such a shame. It hasn't even fucking broke the high yet. Let me just put this chart on. Oh, yeah. It's not there, unfortunately. Unfortunately. I think you sent me the wrong chart, brother. Which one better? Draw support and resistance of 30 or the 15? Well, 30 is a higher time frame support, right? So it's higher than 15, so it's a stronger level. So I'd say 30. I'd say 30. Yep. That's a bit of a shame, the discrepancy. That fucking sucks. Anyway, let's take a look at gold. Yeah, Goldie's still doing his thing. Nothing too much at the moment yet. But that is okay. For the time being. Oh, that's so annoying. It doesn't even get... Like, look at my terminal. It hasn't even fucking reached it yet. It didn't even break the high. Wow. Fuck's sake. Hey ho, hey ho. So on gold, 1876 is strong. Wait, is strong than 1875.8, but 50-minute support is lower. So look for break on the 15 better. Yeah, I mean, yeah, because the 30 is higher, right? So always use the lowest as well, and that's obviously quite a weak one there as well if you actually look at it. So yeah. That really sucks. Anywho. So, yeah, we'll have to wait over here for a little bit longer, I think, on Mr. GJ. So, yeah, my GJ is out over here, unfortunately. Oh, that really sucks. Right, so I need to change this. 1 second. Let's go to Awanda. Fuck's sake. Pain in the arse. So never broke the high, so therefore it's not a celery, right? Which sucks. But anyway. So 4 hour, a little bit of resistance there. Let's just write these all back on. So yeah, I need to stick to Awanda. FXCM sucks, brother. Did you take this trade? Yeah, man. It was a celery. I had the buy stop on, but it activated, but obviously with spread. So GJ coming back down. I think potentially back down to 159.850 first. Why this trade? Celery, it was also a 30-minute flip. 30-minute also had a massive rejection wick to continue bullish. And the zone above was pretty not too bad, to be honest with you. Like here to 160.500. So yeah, we'll have to wait a little bit longer. Oh, that really sucks. Fucking first time back as well. The Chart differ. Oh well. Okay, so yeah, 3 minutes left for this hourly to close. Hourly's going to close bearish. Yeah, we've got to wait a little longer here. Below to 1875 is going to be the one, to be honest. Beautiful. Oh, that sucks. You can't. Literally didn't break it. So yeah, should come back down to a certain point, and then maybe some support to form would be nice, I think. Obviously, if you get a closure back below at 159,850, back to 159,400, that's going to be interesting too. Yeah, that's a good question, Alan, though, in terms of the gold, right? Yeah, so the 15, it's obviously the 15 support is where it clearly bounced off. The 30-minute is much harder, so you could have had it there. But yeah, I'd say in terms of the 1530, if you're going to use one, obviously the 30. But realistically, if you can, use both, just find the one that's the lowest, really, which is normally the 15. And then just make sure you get a closure below, all that kind of stuff. I'd say even a rule of thumb as well at the start, if you are... a rule of thumb as well at the start of your kind of trading thing, if you just want to wait for 30-minute closures, much safer. Yeah, 30-minute closures are much safer. So if you do have a support and the 15 closes below but the 30 hasn't, at the start it's probably best to wait for just the 30 to close. Yeah. Yeah. So hourly still kind of playing around. Closing in a minute time. Going to close Doji. Yeah, it's not really doing too much. Yeah, has anyone else got any good US brokers for that guy over here? 162.30 hourly res. Yeah, but I thought, especially with the salary plays, you normally even get to that wick fill at least. But it didn't break the high, so it's not even a salary yet, unfortunately, which sucks. That's okay. That's okay. Yeah, looking like gold's just kind of ranging in this area. That's all good though. That's just how it is. Starting with yeah, I don't really care alpha about 1L. It's just how it is. It didn't break the high, so in terms of the rule book, it's just how it is. Got activated in and never actually broke it. So some big volume coming now. Let's take a look at Goldie. Nothing too much. GJ gap up, yeah. So hourly closed bearish, kind of, yeah. With rejection wicks from the upside now. I think it's a little bit choppy here now. No me gusta. This continues great. I've already given it one opportunity there, and I kind of got a little bit tapped in before I wanted to get it tapped in, which is a bit unfortunate. So yeah, close a bit of doji on gold. GJ's making his top wick, flipping, should continue back down really here, 159,860. They don't watch the football. I need to watch that City game actually. I watched Newcastle get beat as well. Oh my god, that was no good. Who are we even playing against? We're playing like fucking Sheffield or something. Sheffield. No. So 30-minute also closed bearish. 50-minute could be a little bit of a salary play here to continue back down to the lows. That would be interesting. That be a little bit interesting. But I always say, in terms of rushing into a trade, in terms of Goldie, just let it play out, especially when the closures happen. You've got a great trade, right? Here, yeah, you could maybe do celery, maybe try and trade this range, but the most part is that if you get a closure below 1875, you're going to get a much nicer zone. At least to fill that wick, which would be then 12 pips, then you go break even. And see what you can get after. Hi, could you do a US 30 quick overview? Okay, why not? US 30. Is this US 30? Which one should I use? This one. That one's got gaps. I don't really like the gaps. Okay, yeah. Looking like we had a big push up through Asian as well. So yeah, there's been some nice bull runs through Asian. If you look at the 4 hour, wow, look at that zone above. Holy. Very clean zone above, which is nice. Take a look at the hourly time frame. Yeah, you've got a level here. If you get a closure above 33750, I think that's probably going to be the best area to take a trade. Where is this? Yeah, you got a while to get there, but I think above 33750, you've got a nice zone. Nice zone. Ah, that really sucks. Oh well. What can you do? I really want GJ to come down now and make some support for later on, I think. That would be the easiest way. The easiest way. So 15 is going to come. If it breaks that low, then should get a little nice little drive. And yeah, just a patience game. See, like, there's something that sometimes, like, for that, especially like back in the day, man, I'd be so annoyed, like, oh, I didn't break the high, fuck's sake, blah, blah, blah. But it's just one of those things. Sometimes you just get caught in the wrong trade. In terms of results, though, we'll show you this month. It's a shame that obviously the start of just January I had some fucking family stuff, but we'll get back and running, don't you worry. And especially in terms of the candles right now on gold, look at these zones, bro. These zones are so nice, so we'll get some good trades. Especially starting at like 6 AM to 9:30, the gap is so big, which is good. Which is nice. Okay, celery plays happening right now. What do you use for the sim? Soft 4FX. Yeah. Soft 4FX. It's like this. It's spelled like this. Soft 4FX. So 15 celeries playing. If you can get past them wicks and go down at support, 1875.9 would be nice. Yeah, it's a really good sim. I don't know about any others, to be fair. Has anyone got any others? There's that new one that came out, but I haven't really heard anything about it, to be honest. Yet, anyway. Gold 5-minute trend line. Let's take a look. For a selling trend line. It's a little bit choppy at the moment, but I see what you mean. There's one actually a little bit further. Yeah, I think it will be mitigated already. For me, just that area on gold, if you look to the left hand side, it was choppy before, so here it could also be a little bit choppy. Just be a little bit careful. I think in terms of the trade this morning, would have been that closure above there. Drive. How is the spread for Dominion Markets? Any idea? Who's on Dominion Markets right now? What's the spread like? What's the spread like? My GJ. Oh god, GJ spreads are still quite bad, like 1.5. Golds are so tight though, which is nice. nice. Gold's not even 1 pip, which is good. Which is good. Okay, GJ coming back down. How big's this gap? Yeah, that's 20 pips or so. That ain't bad. Are you ever going to Bali, sir? Yes. 100%, I'll definitely go. I think Caitlin wants to go as well, actually. So, yes, sometime I will. I think that'll be pretty fun. Bali. 1 pip on gold and Dominion right now. That's good, that's good. That's good spreads. Yeah. Yeah, GJ spreads. That's probably what tapped me in as well. Yeah, I need to remember about the spreads. GJ spreads are not the nicest recently, eh? Are you looking for sells on GJ? No, I still think it's too bullish. I'd rather price come down over here and then make some support and continue back to the high. And then I'll take that trade. I think that would be the easiest move for me. To be honest with you. So yeah, gold continuing back up, which is nice. Some volumes coming in. Potentially a celery on the 30 is going to happen right now, which would be nice. How big would your stops be? 23 pips. That's not bad. That's not bad. To be honest, that's actually not bad at all. Do you know what? I think I might take this celery, you know. Let's take a look at the hourly. Yeah. Looks pretty good at continue and drive. I think I might have missed it. Let's take a look at GJ. GJ's not really doing anything. We'll see. We'll see. Wait for an extra closure. 20 minutes left for this 30 as well. Still very, very early on. Still only 7 o'clock. So the 4 hours flipped here, breaking the previous high again. Daily still pushing. Hourly's pushing. 30 minutes. Yes, looking nice. This is looking good. What's your next target if we break 1879? So let's just take a look to the left, right? Let's take a look. So potentially, yeah, probably 1881. Looking like that's probably the first target. Why? Well, I see to the left that price made resistance there, made support there. Yeah. So I think that's a good level to take. Yeah, GJ's not really doing too much at the moment. Yeah, the only thing that's putting me off, obviously, the celery is it's just the left side. You can't actually see how big the zone is in terms, because it was so far ago. It was in June, so. But hopefully, nice rejection wicks there. 1877 should drive here. See if we get something out of it. Especially though when you're at these highs, though, it's best to just get into a little bit of profit and hope it pushes. If it doesn't push, then just gets you break even. Come on, GJ, get your ass out. Push to the lows. 159,860. Yeah, 160 is right there as well. That's why it has a little bit of struggle. Look at these candles, actually, these wicks there as well. Every single time it touches 160. It's like, nope. So yeah, we'll see. Obviously, maybe half seven. Half seven is normally some nice volume as well, and also this will be that'll be the first 30-minute candle that's going to close above, which would be nice. Then I may look into getting into them. We'll see. It's just hard in terms of the zone because the left side you can't see. So if in doubt, just don't take the trade. In doubt. Do, do, do. 5-minute close. Yeah, some rejection wicks, tapping 160, big psychological level. But interesting to see. Looking like gold's coming up again. It's a very, very strong 5-minute candle, eh? Very strong. Yeah, I mean, another thing that why this could be also big resistance is 1880, right? It's a big psychological level, so there's a lot of things that could stop it in its tracks, to be fair. Oh, yeah. Yeah, looking like GJ is still struggling to push down really here. It's not really nice. 50-minute candles, a lot of wicks. Bodies are quite small. Body's a little bit small. Oh, it's just a shame that celery didn't actually break the high. I still think later on these buys are going to be good to at least come to there. 164.65. I think that's going to be nice. Nice area for that. 5-minute over here is reflipping. You need to remember that the whole direction of GJ is still very, very bullish, right? You do think that price can retrace, but taking the sell before it's closed back in the previous zone can be a little bit risky because the overall direction is bullish. You get me? So yeah, it's just a waiting game now. 7:15. Still got the whole day ahead of you. So, do people trade NY here as well, or do you just trade London? I wonder. A bit of both. Do you guys take the gap in the middle as well, or do people stay watching it all bloody day? Be careful if you are doing that. The gap is a useful tool. There's a lot of things in the simulations where there was closures below, very, very strong candles at like 10 o'clock, 10:30, and then price just fucking ranged for another hour. So I'd highly recommend leaving the 10 o'clock candle. The only times they actually seem to work is when prices made a high in London Open, and then sometimes at 10 o'clock they make a little bit of support forming. But apart from that, it's really, really useless. So take a look at gold here. 5-minute closes. This could be a 5-minute celery. Might give you the drive you need. Still no closes at 40 minutes left. 50 minutes just closed. Right at resistance. Trying to stay away of the gap, to be honest. Not because you can't get a trade, but if I do find I end up on the charts all day, which is a mug's game, yeah. 100%. It's good to get that time out, like, especially if you're just full-time trading. You can do stuff like I just go straight and do yoga, do a bit of like other work, maybe go at the gym as well. It's like good to have that gap, I think. Because what's the point in trading if literally you're on it all day? It's just the same as a regular fucking job. The whole part of it is to get some of your time back, you know. So 30 minutes going to come back up. Because the hourly close a little bit bearish now. I think I'd probably wait for this 8 o'clock closure now. Also, these candles are a little bit weak. I don't like that too much. Exactly, started this so I could have more flexibility, not less. Exactly, 100%. People forget that, you know. Well, I'm trading, say, oh, how many hours are you trading? So you have fucking 8 hours a day. It's like, well, you're not really helping yourself there. I think what I would do, yeah, I mean, it's hard because there's still some nice trades in the morning. But if you actually look here, in terms of like just one thing, yeah, there's never normally 2 trades in one day. Actually depends, there's quite a lot there. Third. Yeah, there's not really. 23rd, maybe 2. So after you get that one trade, you just sack it off, you know. Okay, so Goldie over here broken the high, celery plate. 50-minute broke previous high as well. See if we can jump off into the stratosphere. But as I said, for me, in terms of taking the buys, I'm just gonna let it do its thing. Rather make the high than take trades later on. Okay, so breaking hourly high, breaking the 4-hour highs, daily's pushing up, so looking good to drive. Drive. So there we go, another celery play that worked out right. It happens all the time. For me here, I'm just going to wait for it to make this high, which is good, because my data to the left-hand side is a little bit on the weaker side. And if I want to put my money onto that, I'm not going to be doing that. Whereas the GJ one, there is still a good zone. Okay, the celery play that might happen on GJ as well. I'm leaving it though. I don't like the 15 candles. I think they're a little bit too weak. A little bit too weak. Hey bro, when price goes your direction, how many pips is good to put stops to break even? For me, it's all dependent on the stop really. Like, and also the zone, right? If the zone's like 20 pips and you know you're in the zone like on 13, 14, then never let that go into drawdown. But the main thing is that if you stop loss, let's just say you stops 20 pips. If you're up like 15 pips, then I'd go break even. 14, 15 pips, that kind of area. Give it a little bit of room, especially with gold. Gold like, takes its time, but as long as you get a nice strong closure, you're gonna be good most times. Yeah. Yeah, 12 pips for the celery, 8 pips stop. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, I think just be realistic, especially like it's obviously with the zone as well. You know, if you come into a level of support that might not be a 1-to-1, it might be an area that could just get you break even. It could still react off it, so make sure to always do that. If there's, you know, if it's clean candles to the left, then just do it in terms of just obvious, like, you know, you need a bit of a push, give it a little bit of room. But when you're up like, you know, 12, 13, 14, 15 pips, that kind of area, start to go, you're right. If it comes back to entry, maybe I'll just close. But if there's a level where it actually could like react off like a big level of support, like for example this wick, if there's a wick there that's rejected before, I'd be break even when it hits that wick. Personally. I think that would be the most easiest thing to explain. Get to the wick. SGJ's looking a little bit whack, to be honest. Whack-a-dack-a-doo. Whack-a-dack-a-doo. Well said, bro. Thanks for the education. All good, all good, all good. Nice, nice, nice. There you go. Brian got the celery too. Celery. Especially right at that level. Nice little push. No drawdown. Just get in. Beautiful, beautiful. 32 likes. There we go. There's a celery happening on GGA. Let's see if we get a push. Push, push, push. Oh my god, I need a forgot about the notifications. The notifications are going wild in the chat. Yeah, 13 pips is quite a nice little push for that, to be fair. Goldie. Very good. And the same thing there, as I said, like, you know, you could use, when it breaks the high there, use current candle stop, so it would be like an 8 pip stop. Yeah, that's not bad. Not bad at all. But yeah, in terms of the price action on GJ here, hell no. Hell no. So goldie coming back up. Obviously, you'd be break even at this point. See if we can break this high and continue further. As you said, like, yeah, 1887 would be nice later on. For potential runners. Look at these 4-hour candles, though. Look how strong. Wow. No chill. Yeah, Dow Jones. Obviously, Dow Jones, if you're looking at like US 30 right now, it is London session, so it may be a little bit too early for you guys. Maybe a bit too eager. So yeah, it's just one of them days. In terms of the simulation, guys, if you actually look back and you've actually gone through the sims, you'd know that I would probably just skip this until it makes a high, then support form. So for me, there's nothing really here. It's nice though to see price push, but for me, it's nothing I'm gonna take. Just want to see it push. Later on, then we can take some trade. Bye. Let's get some questions in the booth. I want to hear some questions. Ask some questions away. Oh yeah, someone's giving me some advice about the overnight oats, so I'm gonna make them actually tonight. Some more ones. So yeah, 7:30 normally brings in some good volume too. This 30-minute candle is closing very, very nicely. So yeah, you'll have to see. You have to see if this this could continue. But yeah, there's really, really, really driven from that news candle, isn't it? Yeah, 1 o'clock, 1:30. A big boy news candle. Have you ever looked in the 1 minute fair value gaps if trades back into? Wait, what if gaps if trades back into? No, not ICT. No. Just not the way I trade. You know what I mean? It's just like, it's just like a different sport, right? A different sport. I've realized like all that kind of stuff. I'm just gonna do my thing. I know it works. Staying away from like adding more stuff now, I can't be honest. Exactly, yeah. But for people that works, good stuff, man. Good stuff. Yeah, GJ is really, really not doing anything. Yeah, GJ overall, I think has been a bit of a turn off recently. But anyway, let's just see. Let's give GJ love this year. Even though it didn't break the fucking high. Hey ho, hey ho. So this 30 minutes is going to close very, very shortly. Very shortly. Yeah, I was watching the Harry Potters through the weekend. Like, I do like the Harry Potters. They're good stuff. People who've watched Harry Potter, what's your favorite one? What is your favorite Harry Potter? Which one is it? Can we enter a sell on gold? I don't think so. It's very bullish at the moment, my man. I think sells are going to come below 1875. Yeah. Looking like we're maybe rejecting a little bit too anyway. Looking like it's still holding. You should watch Harry Maguire. I do not want to watch Harry Maguire and what show could we make with Harry Maguire? What could his first movie be? So there we go. So in terms of taking that, you know, celery, nice little drive. Should have taken something away from that. But looking like it is still holding resistance, which is good. I really want this to drive down now, to be honest. I think a nice retracement would be good for Goldie. Because look, we have not had really anyone since 2 o'clock on the Friday, which was actually the news retracing. It's just been pushing the whole way. So there we go, GJ continuing. So the 30-minute celery is going to work. When you get to the highs, they're there. You probably go break even. See if we can drive. Simple, simple, simple. Simple, simple, simple. Yeah, that 5-minute candle's pushed down pretty hard. Pretty damn hard. That's what I always say, especially in terms of like buying the highs, like right here. You get your drive, you know, a celery is a really, really good example. Why? Because it's quick, it's like straight away, big punch. And you know, you can get your money out of it, get nice 12, 13 pips or so, and then after, you know, go break even, see if it continues. If it doesn't, you know, you don't take the drawdown, right? So that's a 30-minute bullish closure. On GJ. $23 pips. If this gets a reflip over here, it would be quite nice actually. So 162.70 because you've got a closure above now. It's a strong closure above all the Asian zone. And then I might get into this over here, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna get in. Okay, right. So I've just got into a trade over here, guys. Stop loss below the previous 15. So for 22 pips. The reason is because the hourly is breaking previous highs as well. The 4 hour is also breaking as well. Such a nice strong closure. It's also at 7:30, which is a very, very strong candle. So in terms of targets, let's take a look to the left hand side. We've talked about that area, which is right here. 382. Good. Yeah, which is like 10, 20 pips away. May continue a little bit further, but such a strong 30-minute candle closure. I think we're going to be good. Is this lagging? Is my Yeah, my trading view's not updating. Oh no, it is now. So yeah, I'd probably go break even towards that point. Look like some good volumes coming in. Let's take a look actually to the hourly as well. Yeah, maybe a little bit higher to this resistance there. 600 would be good actually. Would be good. Let's look at Goldie. Goldie rejecting pretty damn hard. Very, very interesting. Interesting play. Dum, 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 dum. So yeah, like 390, I'd probably go break even because that's where there's a little bit of res. Love that. I forget which Harry Maguire. Nah, my favorite Harry Potter one's Half-Blood Prince. It's very enjoyable. It's very enjoyable. Goldie's coming down. Very, very nice. That'll be smashing for a closure. Yeah, my trading view's fucking lagging, bro. I met a trader's bloody bullish and that was bearish then. So yeah, towards like 380 there. Break even. Just EJ. Come on, Goldie, get down, boy. Right, I think I'm going to go break even here very, very shortly. Yeah, I'm going to go break even. Fuck it, I got very, very close there. And I don't really like breaking the highs. I just like to drive first. So stop loss to break even over here. Got on the flip, so I might just get cashed out over here. Yep, got break even. Got a nice little drive, but in terms of buying the highs, you get in and you get out. So let's take a look then at Goldie. This is probably what I'm going to look for towards the end of this. I think potentially we need a good retracement, and the sells below with a clean zone is what I'm going to look for. Yeah, same with me. It's delayed compared to MT5. Yeah, interesting. Trading View needs to update that shit, man. But yeah, got to around about 7 pips, I think I saw there. Stop loss. So for example, if this was a normal trade, if this was like a closure above with where the candles here are very, very clean in terms of recent price action, I would hold my stops until it got to like 13, 14 pips, because stop loss is 20. But in terms of just buying the highs, I want the drive. If the drive pushes, great. If it doesn't, then I'm not going to be holding on for too long. So I think that is a effective way of getting in to trade that's maybe on the riskier side, because what can happen is we can just fake out this Asian and then close back below in this shitty range again. But getting the drive is what I know is going to happen. If you go back on Sims and you see any 30-minute candle closing bullish above a range, also with a salary play. Price at least drives and breaks the high. So I knew it was going to at least break the high to continue bullish, with also a little bit of a zone above. So there we go. It's worth getting me into a buy, getting a push up. If it pushes further, great. I would have taken his positions off. If not, I take my break even. Probability of me losing that trade is very, very weak though, because of how strong we closed above. You just go break even. So great rejection on gold. This is nice. So hopefully, maybe at 8 o'clock, maybe not, but hopefully we can get a closure below on gold. That'd be really good for us. I'd be very, very happy with that. 36 likes, guys. Make sure you like up the stream. Let's get this Goldie down, boy. Hourly time frame breaking previous lows. 30-minute time frame also breaking previous lows. Looking like we're going to push down here, which is good. That's all she wrote. So there we go, looking like GJ's coming again. Let's see if it can continue this time. Nice, this is coming down nicely. Good stuff. In terms of stops, those stops are going to be maybe a little bit too hard over here. 40 pips. I kind of want to wait for the 30 anyway, to be honest. So we'll see what we get given. The zone below is very much in terms of a bigger zone, right? 60 pips, so it's big enough. Hopefully this can close like 6 minutes there, make a top wick, and then continue close below, and then that'll be the 30 closure, and then I can use 15 stop. Yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be nice. Yeah, there was actually a lot of times when we were going through the sims where price closes below on the 30-minute time frame, stop loss above the previous 30 was way too large, but just using the previous 15 worked every time. So yeah. Okay, GJ back to the high. Let's see if we can drive this time. Five minutes left for this GJ. 4 hours for bearish, obviously, which is good. And it just needs some sort of retracement. And this zone is clean. Just get ready to put a little signal on over here. It's already up and running. Achievement for an M on the 15 on gold. Yeah. Yep. It sure is. Yeah, it's got some good resistance. I didn't really see too many M's actually when I did the back test on the 5s. Which is a bit mad. 1786 is where I'm going to be looking. Yeah, so it's still actually quite high again in terms of actually just taking these levels on gold, yeah. 1800s, 1900s, I remember being 2000s, that was mad. Yeah, so for me here again, if the GJ again, if you're still in this trade, it should really have pushed by now. It's looking like it's struggling a little bit. You want that drive, especially for a break for high. Give me that drive. Please, Max, help me with Wordle. With Wordle. Oh, is the Wordle hard? You've probably already mentioned it, but didn't you like go long on gold before? Wait, what? Didn't I like going long? I liked it on the celery, yeah, just because of the candle and the way it's set up right at the Asian highs. You get a nice drive up, but in terms of taking a buy, nah, I'm not asked really, unless it got a nice strong closure. Okay, this 15 is closing very, very strongly bearish. In 2 minutes time potentially. I hope it doesn't really close below. To be honest, I'd rather wait for the 30. But... and also with the stops are going to be pretty. 43 pips. That's way too big for me, I think. You know, my biggest stop on the Sims is maybe like 37. GJ back up to the high now. Ooh, we're gonna push GJ. Push, boy. I think you didn't give your trade enough room to breathe. It's still gonna push higher since we now have a few minutes left before London Open. Yeah, it's for me. It's just what I'm doing. I'm not holding on at highs, because what can tend to happen is you can find the resistance and you don't even know about it, and you're just like, oh, hold the trade. Closes back below Asian lows, Asian highs, and then you get a stinking drawdown. Hell no. What up, Max Speed? Oh, yeah. How you doing, man? You doing well? So there we go, 400. What a strong closure on Goldie. So what has to go through your head here is, where is my stop going to be? That is the question. That is the question. Calm down, Goldie. Calm it down, boy. Calm it. Yeah, stops are going to be kind of hard. Very strong closure though, which is good. Might have to use previous 5, I think. Yeah, we'll see, we'll see. So see how this closes. Take the first trade you took. Do you update trades? I will in a sec. So 15's closing. It just stops, man. Fuck. Stops are a little bit on the harder side. Close to the bips. Also 745 has also been a good level for volume, which is nice. It's just, yeah, man, stop loss above the previous 15 is where you'd really want it. That's the safest. 44 pips. Yeah, the zone's 56. It's okay. But yeah, it can be quite annoying. Retests, yeah, maybe in the 15 here. Stop loss is still going to be quite big, though. Wait for a decent top wick of the last 15 of the hourly. Previous hour stops are too big, yeah. Stops are a little too big, unfortunately. I'm probably just going to wait for this 30 to close. But I do know that I could potentially miss this because the zone's clean, right? See, straight away. So the thing that we also did on simulations that we've gone through as a group is, right at the start, take the trade straight away when it closes. Especially when you've got so much momentum. So I would have taken that straight away if I knew where I put my stops. But 5 minute, I'm not basing my trade just on the 5. I was based them all on previous 15s or previous 30s. I feel that'd just be rushing in to get into it. That's fine. I'm just gonna wait for this 30. If it gives me it, great. If it doesn't, pushes off before, that's also fine. Okay, let me add this on 1 sec. There we go. 1 second here. celery didn't tap, and then GJ break even. Very nice. Oh my god, that is in the smallest font I've ever seen. There we go. So yeah, we'll just wait on over here for this 30 potentially. Prices come back up now. Retesting the levels just broken out of. That's probably where you want to get the retest. Some projection works to the downside though, but the good thing is that the zone below is still pretty decent. 43 pips. So I think we still could be in for a nice ride. If you want to get in right around these times, yeah, it's just one of them things. There's been a lot of times, you know, sometimes with the back testing where if you just can't find your stops, it's just a little bit on the harder side. The only thing is maybe that 5 minute there you could put, because it's near the 4 hour flip as well. That's probably what you would do. Right, I'm going to quickly get out a drink because I'm just waiting for this to close. But yeah, for people who are in it, good luck, good luck. Should be grand. Some nice clean zones. So you'll be good. Hopefully this 30 minute can close, and then I can maybe use previous 15-minute stops like there to get in. We shall see, we shall see. It'll be 2 minutes, guys. Just gonna get a drink. Okay, so looking good, breaking the lows. Looking good. So if you got in there with stop loss there, yeah, you need that whole move to get a 1-to-1. Like there. Nice, Adam. Did you get in? Good stuff, good stuff. See if it drives with full London Open. Zone below is still huge, which is good. At 8 o'clock, normally there's quite a nice top wick, which is good, so you don't have to get in straight away. Hopefully, you can make a top wick drive, flip, and then break the low. What slow moving pairs would you recommend for beginners? Thing is though, like I don't actually think slow moving pairs would be good, because slow moving pairs normally suggest that you have to hold it a little bit, like much longer, and more candles you got to think about. If you think about it, the quicker the better, right? If it's a quick pair where price just moves quickly, if it's a clean zone, in and out quick, you don't have to think about psychology because the trade's already done before you even thought about any of that crap. So I generally think some faster trades. So I think more slow than more thoughts of emotion. Exactly, yeah. So I think going straight on gold would be, because you'll be desensitized. If you just start on gold, you would not know, like, oh my god, like if you start on like GJ or something and then you see gold like ripping fucking 200 pips. But if you just start with it, yeah, I think it'd be pretty good. Yeah, the slower, then you also like you look and you go, oh, should I add some more lots on, or should I close maybe a little bit earlier? I'd stick on gold. Look, clean zone below. This is the closure. I'd be balls deep in this if I could put my stop somewhere reasonable, but I can't. It's like 43 pips. 5 minute you could potentially if you wanted to. But I don't really base the whole trades of 5 minutes with just a closure. Thank you, my confidence sucks. If your confidence sucks, come to the streams in the morning, get the confidence back up as time, and also get on the back testing. Just get the back testing done. Every day, just do a couple. In the group, we do 2 a week, where we go through together, and it just solidifies a lot of things that maybe you'd be cautious about before. It's good. Wow, that GJ worked pretty nicely, eh? Took its time, but then pushed, which is good. TP till 1872. Yeah, I think if it gets to 1872, it's going to get to 1871 as well. Because that's where this clean candle I want mirrored. Yeah, boy. Yeah, I think if you have any signs of like your own like self-confidence, you don't have much confidence in it, then just take a chill pill. Go get off the chart, stop doing it live, and stop going back and doing the back testing. The back testing thing gives you all the data you need, really. Makes life much easier. Would you've got your 1-to-1 yet if you use the 5? No. Not yet, anyway. 184 people here, 43 likes, guys. Make sure you like the stream. Yeah, I'll do the wordle after this. Any recommended simulator for Mac OS? Oh, I haven't seen one. I don't really like Mac. Anyone got any for Mac? Only way to get confidence is to actually take trades and win and take trades and lose. So pick a risk amount that you're comfortable with keeping that in mind. Yeah. Well, not really, because you could take as many trades as you want, but if you don't know how many times it works out, you could be like, the markets are against me. Like, why did that not work out? Whereas if you go through all of the candles and see what the percentage win rate is of that trade that you're going to take, then it gives you a bit more confidence and sanity. You think? Double top, make on the gold, 15-minute wait for retest. So yeah, so back up to here. Yeah. I see what you mean. Wait for the hourly closure now. Yeah. Yeah, prices came back up. Yeah. Right, gonna hit 160, 600. Very, very nice. Yeah, some nice volume just before that 8 o'clock open. Holy shit. Very nice. So hopefully this 8 o'clock candle can make a top wick. And I'm probably going to use previous 5 minutes or something. We'll see. We'll see with this closure. So it's a little bit harder than normal just because of the stop. I normally just go, yeah, I'd use either 15 high. I mean, maybe I might be able to use previous 15-minute high, but I want to be a bit cautious at the top wick first, to be honest. markets are against me, and so is the purple people eater. What the fuck? Brian's at it again. There we go. Just tap the resistance that I wanted. Good stuff. Nice little push. Nice closure above as well. But, for me, breaking the highs, I'm just not going to hold stop. I'm just not holding stops and breaking the highs. There's no point. Overall, anyway, most of the time they just get break even. It's always good, but that's all good. So 2 minutes left for this closure. Already broke the previous 4-hour low, which is nice. Just the bloody stops. This closes bullish, that'll be interesting as well. In terms of taking buys, yeah, I mean, closure back above, this is actually quite clean down, so that could be quite interesting too. Very, very hard to try and get into this. We'll see. Thinking maybe break a 50-minute low current with previous 50-minute stop. So I get the drive. Let's take a look at where that would be. So closing in 10 seconds time. 30 is going to close below. 15 is going to close, it looks like. We'll see, we'll see. Okay, so the candle closed bearish. Looking good. So I think over here I'm going to get on the break of the low. Let's continue back down to 1872. The reason is because my stops, I think if we break that low, we shouldn't break that high. And then we can drive down. So sell stop here. To continue this clean zone, stop loss is going to be 20 pips. 20 pipperoonies. 15 breaks that high. Yeah, I delete it. I love that the markets are against me. They're finding my stops. So let just do its thing. Nice dirty closure. Yeah, if it breaks that 50-minute high there. Stop loss. I'm gonna delete it, I think. Might have to wait a little bit longer after that. What up, Aiden Ross have traded? He's Boldsky now, isn't he? You'll say he got a M hairline. He's got an M hairline. So it's just the hourly making top wick or whatever, but if it does start to come back above here, 1876, it could come and fill this zone back up. But you could then look for taking trades back in that zone because it is actually quite clean. $1874.5 holding hard, yeah. This 5-minute candle's a little bit on the weaker side. You'll see. We shall see. It's just literally 3 minutes into this hourly candle, so still got a lot of time. Still got hourly can make the top wick and then flip later on. Got a lot of time. In terms of GJ, it's kind of done the move that I wanted, right? You can see here pretty easy where it went to. Already got to the level. So in terms of talk about moves, my first entry in GJ was a bit unfortunate. It didn't actually break the high. I just got hit in with spreads, but at least I'm not fucking lying about it and go, oh, it didn't break, so my trade didn't get in. Like, I did get hit in. But then it continued later on, which is good. Got into another buy here. Stop loss below. Got a little bit of a push to like 7-8 pips. Because it's at the highs as well, didn't want to hold too much drawdown, so just got out of break even. And then, yeah, we're just watching gold over here because this zone below is clean. I do think towards this, if you do get a push, break that low, we're going to continue to fill this wick with this candle to 1870.9. So targets 1871 would be the first one. And 1869.5 the second one. Very nice. See you NY Luco, my man. See you later, brother. Look at the lower time frames. They're just chilling at the moment. They're just chilling at the moment. Where are you from, bro? I'm from Newcastle, UK. Still got runners on EJ. Oh, I need to check EJ, yeah, because it was clean as hell, wasn't it? Let's say it looked clean. Let's take a look. Yeah, very, very bog standard there. Closure above at 7 o'clock. Stop loss would have been 23 pips. Look on the 30-minute. Yeah, 20 pip gain, 22 pip gain. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Okay, so GJ 50-minute time. Sorry, gold broke 50-minute high. 30-minute time frame just making a top wick, but it does look like it is pushing quite hard. Obviously, stop loss for me is going to be way too big now in terms of that. So I'm going to delete my sell stop for the time being and just see how candles react at the moment. Because what I'm thinking is that if we do make a top wick and then we reject and reflip, I think I might take the flip. Like that. The stop loss is 1877. Because if you come back below, we're looking good. So good. I'm actually going to have a sell stop over here, guys, on the flip of the candle. Prices came back into that zone, made the top wick of the hourly. It's still a 30-minute closure below. And yeah, stop loss is going to be current candle high. Can you see also that people talked about, like the retracement nearly got to there actually? Yeah, very nice. Very nice. What now is crypto is doing actually? Your strategy is on a mentorship, or you can explain it a bit. Yeah, it's on the mentorship, my man. All the mentorship, but I can explain it as well. It's basically just looking for closures, looking at candle structure. So in terms of candles here, right? Normally when you have good price action, when you have bearish structure, we have this, right? We have lower lows and lower highs, right? Price never really breaks the high of the previous. Okay, so that's like the main kind of structure of things, right? In terms of our strategy, we look for closures and clean zones below. Can you see how this zone's so clean? It suggests that price can move very, very quickly in them areas. Haven't got in yet, guys. Hasn't flipped yet, but it will do in a second. Okay, I'm in now. So some big rejection. Very, very nice. Getting in a much higher point as well, which is good. Should continue down to 1871. Stops only like 80 pips as well, which is nice. Got in the retest. Oh, nice, Shaney boy. Good lad. My god, it touched it to the T as well. Oh, what a fucking retest. That could be the trade of the day, Shaney. That could be the trade of the day. Yeah, you did. Trade of the day. Good volume, clean range, and good closures with entries on flip or break higher lows. Yeah. Okay, so up like around about 9 pips right now. I wanted to break this low and then we should get a nice drive. I don't like going break even too early though. I want it to do its thing. So it's just good rejection there. We should break this low and continue. The zone's clean. So Bob's showing, giving it a bit more confidence in your trade. Feels sometimes going break even too early, especially with a move like this, is just a bit silly. It can do its thing, but it will drive. 10 times out of 11. Clean zone. Still look at GJ now. GJ's still pushing, man. Holy. GJ's on some next level shit, eh? Push a P, push a P. See, look at this. This is when you know. This is when you know that you've listened to the person that you've learned from. Look at this shit. Let's take a look at this. So, from the man himself, the GOAT. He's the GOAT. Ready?
Take a look at this. This is gold on the 30-minute time frame. We see a huge liquidity wick right here. So we need to see what market structure is this on the minute time frame. And this is what we find. So we need to identify the most recent support, the most recent resistance. This area in the middle is just consolidation. So if we break below 1875.79, you have almost like a 50 pip range going all the way down towards 1870. This is for selling instances. Now, when we're talking about buys, I believe the better buys are going to be above 1879 because above this area, looking all the way to the left-hand side, we have a clean range going all the way till 1881.
There you go. There you go. So, from the man himself, Papa Raja. Papa Raja. The zone's clean, brother. Do you know what that means? It means it's gonna fill. It means it's gonna fill, boy. And if it doesn't, it's fine too. 50 minutes just closed over here. Bearish below, so great. Still gonna hold on. I know if this doesn't lose and it closes against me, I can manage risk when this next candle closes. But for the most part, this should continue bearish. That's the only way I'm gonna manage. If this candle closes bullish, then I'll close full. But this should really continue now. Okay, simple. And after you start seeing it in the simulations again and again and again, you don't mind if this closes bullish. Then yeah, I'll just take my little losing trade. I'll probably manage risk as well. So that mean I'm losing less than I thought. For the most part here, I'm going to get a nice little drive. And it's all going to be happy work. And you just do this every single day. Look for the clean zone. Wait for a candle closure. I love that though. When the person you learned from like does that shit, and it's like literally the same. Like, yes. Okay, so starting to break the lows now. Should start to push over here, which would be nice. Not gonna go break even yet. I want this to push and drive. Break even, so you can decide now, right? So stop loss was 18 pips, up around about 10, 12. I just want to give it a little bit more room, but I will go break even very, very shortly. I kind of want one more little nose dive, and then yeah, we should be good. Okay, coming back down to the low now again. Let's take a look at the lower time frames. Yeah, we're done now. Yeah, very, very nice. Push. Push. You fucking bitch. Minute just closed. Still only in like 9 pips profit. The zone below is still looking pretty chill, so. Not going break even yet. Oh, this is gonna be it. Watch this. So the 1 minute time frame just flipped there pretty damn hard. So if we break these lows here, we're gonna get a nice drive, I think. Stops to break even? Yeah, I'm gonna go break even now. Yeah, I agree. Stop loss to break even, risk free trade. It should drive now. Ah, break the low. Come on, Goldie. What's GJ still doing? GJ finding a little bit of resistance, it looks like. Hey Max, don't you hate it when the setup's too good but it does this turtle nonsense? That's fine. If it goes, it goes. I make money. If it doesn't, I don't make money. It's the same thing I'm just going to do every day. I know at the end of the month it makes you more than 13% just on this pair, so it's good. Come on, Gold, what's stopping you exactly? Yeah, this is what's going to happen, right? What normally tends to happen is they just fuck around here. Sometimes it might hit you out of break even. Now it might just be a little bit unlucky, but once you get that drive, it's going to... a lot of times people will close at like 12 pips here, and then it will nut, and you'll get like fucking 32 pips out of it. So if it does come, great. If it doesn't, all the same shit. What do you think that Wix 9 says? Different shit, same toilet or something. You just get immune to it. Just do it every day, and you'll be grand. This one is taking very, very long, so I wouldn't want to hold the drawdown on this one because of the fact that it's not running. Oh my god! It's taking forever. Sometimes you just don't get the push like this, unfortunately. Look at the lower time frame candles. Yeah. You see the lack of volume now? So, it's just doing its thing. Oh, Lord have mercy. I'm pretty sure this reminds you of just before Christmas, where there's just fucking no volume. Last week, such good volume. Second I get on, Lord have mercy. I've done something in my past life. Thing is that they can't get me anymore because they just come up every single morning, do the same thing. They can't do it all year. Well, I'm working on my overtrading issues. Up 2% from Asian. Hit break even. London, I'm going to call it. I'm back Asian session tonight. Have a blessed day. Also, very good, man. Very good. Very, very good. Right, I'm actually sick of this now. Let's take a look at gold. Sorry, GJ. GJ at the resistance stuff. The banks are watching. Still in it. I love that. The banks are watching you. Be careful. They're on to you, boy. Please say that's the fucking top win. If not, I'm out. Watching the Arsenal game tonight? Yeah, I might do. Yeah. Okay, so none of the skin of my teeth there. Might get it out in a second though. DXY come up, so good. Should still push down. Yeah, it's just doing its thing. So what could potentially happen now is you could close back above and then continue to drive. And the zone above is pretty clean, so you could take them buys, to be honest. Okay, so I got out of here, break even. That's a shame. Zone's clean though. I ain't gonna close there 12 pips, not even a 1-to-1. Don't cap that, boy. Oh. So let's just write this on trades. Here, where is it? To break even. And there we go. The good thing is that you get into a position where you can go break even. If it pushes, it pushes. If not, that's fine. Gold W formation. Yeah, I see it. I see it in the 5. Lol, I closed that before break even. Don't know why. Thank you, brother. Oh, very nice. Yeah, I think it's just down to your practicing and doing it as a group. I feel the more times we do this, you see that we fucking, especially with clean zones, we fill this up very, very nicely. If it doesn't one time, that's fine, right? I get break even. But I'm not going to close early at 10 pips, get like 0.5% gain, when normally here I can get a good 2% gain out of this one. But yeah, the way it's moving is shit. All good. So let's just look at GJ. Yeah, GJ's at the high. Needs to probably wait for some retracement over here. A little bit of a retracement. Bro, you haven't had a profitable trade for 5th of December. I haven't taken any trades through December, to be fair. I mean, I had a lot of stuff going on in my life. I moved houses. It's all good though. Overall this month, especially that one trade there, yeah, like 2% already for this month. Let's see then, if this candle closes bullish, I think, to be honest with you, in terms of price action, even if this closes back bullish, I'm not going to take any gold trades. That should really continue. There's something not too right about it at the moment. Okay, came to a certain level, rejected off it. Yeah, I don't like it. Let's take a look at the 4-hour res. Yeah, we've actually got a bit below there. As well. 161,600 is a great target later on. And there you see, so you've been drawdown now, you'll be like, oh man, maybe I should have closed a break even. So always best, right? Get the drive. It broke the low, it should have continued here. If it doesn't, there's some issue going on, right? So really good risk management there. Risk management. So I think later on, potentially, I mean, look at this closure in 20 seconds time, the 15 closing nice. It's also a 30-minute closure. This is probably going to drive up, but for me, the way it's moving, I don't like the way it's moving at all. It's flickering, keeps them driving up and then driving down. There's no real volume in terms of momentum. It's just kind of volatile. Euro GBP looking good for a buy. Euro GBP, very nice. Let me just take that off. So your stops, if you got in there, would be 27 pips. That's actually not too bad. Continue back up to at least the retest. Shane, did you take positions off at the retest? Sorry, the retest, because a much nicer entry. Get a little one-to-one there. So yeah, and also the 30-minute close bullish now. So yeah, that doesn't look good. Doesn't look good, boy. Hourly still obviously active, but so let's just go through this, right? 30-minute close below, good stuff. We drove, we pushed. If you didn't close a break even there, for me, I'd close like right around this area, get out, because the 30 minutes closing bullish now. If you go back, normally you lose a trade after that. Everybody enters 75. Nice. Good stuff. Good stuff. Very, very good. So what I could wait for now is potentially another 30-minute closure, but my confidence with it is kind of slowed a little bit in terms of just the price action. It's not the nicest. The only thing you could say is that we came and retested it, but we did that before on the candle we went on, so interesting. But now 30-minute, you'd have to wait for probably another 30-minute closure below now. Gold buys, fake out stuff. Yeah, I mean, it's whatever you want to do now. But for me, after taking that first trade and it hasn't worked out, for me, I'm a little bit cautious of the direction. Because look at this hourly. This hourly can still reflip and continue down. So I and also the 30 didn't really close above 30-minute support, so it could still be just a break and retest. Yeah. So yeah, I'm not too fan of it. Gave it an opportunity, good stuff, but moving on now. Yeah. Look at these clean candles. Wow, what a trade there. 7:30 that was. What was it? Where was the news at actually? Some Euro news at the whole time. To be fair, French trade balance is 7.45. Yeah, you don't want to be break even there. To be fair, gold coming down again. Hourly's about to reflip. But yeah, I'm not asked with it now. What I want to see now is if the price breaks that low again, we drive. I like seeing the clarity of the charts in terms of the area, but I will not enter myself, I don't think, unless we get a 30-minute closure. I think. Have to wait for another 30 closure. Okay, let's do this then, right? So let's do some. So E is in there. House. Oh. This is hard. This is hard stuff. Hard stuff. I wonder what Raja did in this situation. I wonder if he's still holding. I don't think he will be. I think he would have got break even too. Easiest way. So yeah, I think in terms of GJ now, probably back to 160, 200. So yeah, in terms of that GJ trade, what a very, very nice push. Break of the high, especially when there's nothing to the left. If there's such to the left, I would have held that nicely. But yeah, in terms of direction, we're pretty much on the ball with both GJ. And hopefully Goldie, if this eventually just continue down. Fucking hell, I just bashing the content out. Holy shit. Holy. Yeah, I'm not liking it. That EJ was really, really good. There was a lot of news though, so I think in terms of taking the news, the first news was 7:45, so you would have got that candle, and then yeah, it could have been break even before then. Not bad. So I think trade of the morning was Shane's over here, a nice retest to the T as well. Random areas, good stuff. Yeah, too right, Shane. Get some ideas too. Roger would probably take a sell on the next 15 if this current 15 closes below the body of the previous. Yeah, I think so. I agree. Yeah, the way the 5 minutes was there. That looks so promising as well. Nice rejection. Also the retest. Sometimes it's just not meant to be, and you just got to move on from it. I generally think staying onto the same trade idea where it didn't work the first time in terms of the push, it's best to probably leave it a little bit longer over here. It's giving you some warning signs. Roger Rabbit ain't afraid of no negative direction. Closures. Let's see then. Owlie's about to reflip if it can. 5 minutes flipped as well. It's good, it's promising, but man, the volume just isn't there. Look at 8 o'clock as well. 8 o'clock, yeah, nice little drive and then kind of slow down a little bit. Alright, people in the chat, come on, let's do this. Let's get some brain working. Use A. Oh, niece. Okay, you did it. Yeah, niece. Is that green as well? Yes, it is. I never understood that game. Green means the letter has to be there. You're just trying to find what the word is. Bible's a good one. Yeah. Oof, this is hard. This is hard. In terms of news later on, I think we're looking pretty good. Yeah, today's chill, man. She would credit later on at 8 o'clock. That's 8 o'clock. It's 3 miles away. So yeah, we're good for the rest of the day, which is good. So coming down now, 50-minute time frame. It's got 4 minutes left. There's some strong bearish candles to be fair, which is good. See for this 15 closure. Stop loss would be like 20 pips right now. Okay. That isn't bad, to be honest. And I would not be taking this trade unless I'm looking at the lower time frames and look how clean the candles are starting to print, which is good. If this candle closes bearish like this, I'm just going to get in straight away. London has been ranging for 6 months. What? What? It has not. It's been pretty good, I think, last year. One month? Hey, look at... This whole week's been good. Sorry, last week was fire. Actually, no, you might be right. All the trades before. No, that one there was nice as well. Still good trades. GJ was very, very clean there. Just I don't really like buying the highs. That's all. Yeah, NY has been absolutely atrocious last year. Looks like Max's bad luck has bad luck. Every time he trades gold ranges. Yeah, man, it's been... I think the last like 3 or 4 trades, just no volume in it. But I know overall it's good. It's just sometimes the luck. And then also, I think generally in my past life, something's gone up. Because if you actually think about it, the one day I come back streaming, got a beautiful gold volume. Even though I did take the trade by myself, I didn't on the stream, which kind of sucks. But if you look here, Took these trades. I had to leave because my girlfriend had some serious family issues. That's a bit fucking unlucky. So yeah, it's just, I think maybe in my past life I was a bit of a cunt. You wait for the second trade. No, this is rejected now. I don't like it. No. I was thinking if the 15 is going to close bearish below, but it did not. Yeah, this is looking probably like it's going to drive back up, I think. Strong candle. Yeah, the flip could be quite nice here, you know, guys. The zone pull above as well. 23 pip stop. It's not actually bad, you know. Gold acting a little bit sus. Yeah, it's looking a little bit sussy. I agree. So, if you ever have any doubt, just leave it alone. Leave it alone. Yeah, he's doing some X game shit right now. God dang. God dang, what the fuck is it doing? Pick a direction, Lord. Look at the 5-minute time frame. Yeah, this is really bad. So I will not be participating. Okay, GJ 50-minute closed bullish, no top wick. Yeah. Still needs some time to kind of set itself out. So let's take a look here, right? 15 closed bearish, not below, kind of a weak. The 30-minute still open. The last one closed bullish, has made the low wick. So it's contradicting, right? It's contradicting. If it's too hard to find what direction price is going to, it's probably just not the best. And now if this goes bullish or bearish, I don't really care. It didn't give me the opportunity in terms of me holding a trade, so that's fine. You can do whatever it wants now. I'm not asked. Yeah, pre-London's been fired. Yeah, 100%. For a while. When trading gold, think you should be using DXY as added confidence for your trade? No. I do not. What I look for is clean candles, bro. I'll just show you examples just to show you that I am. Let's take a look here. Let's take a look at past series. So this was nice. Look, this is pretty much the same as today. Just this one worked and this one didn't. But overall, you need to get the data sample, right? Clean candles below, you've got a celery play. It's also a closure below the zone. Literally what we just had today. Okay, you can take the celery play. I think we've got a 1 to 7 on this trade.
Right, you stop us to 7
You see the first 50-minute candle drove so strong. And I think towards the end there, it gets to the low.
Well, this is 12 o'clock. We've just cut 15. Right, you was 8. So
there you go, look at that. So this is what I was wanting today. When I get the candles that don't print like that way, in terms of just driving, then it's not me that's the issue. It's just the volume, right? And you got to know that. You got to be able to identify that. Okay, look, same thing here. Look, closure below, 30-minute candle closure. Very, very simple trade. See what happens to it, because it could actually lose as well. Could be a losing trade. Nope, still look at that. Straight away. Bosh! So you just got to get the data sample and not... And also, like, when people say look at DXY, the issue is when you look at DXY and oh, it's at a support and it's holding it, and if it breaks, then gold's going to do the opposite way. You're not actually just looking at the chart and the candles that you're getting given in the actual pair you want to trade. You're just looking at another one. See you later, Shaney boy. See you NY, my man. It's kind of like copying your cousin who's got a pizza restaurant in America, and you're trying to make your pizza restaurant in the UK exactly the same as his. It's going to be a little bit harder. Brian. I identify as a master trader even when I screw up badly. Please use my preferred pronouns, winning trader. So yeah, doing the simulations and seeing the trades, what you need to also realize is that if you have a setup like this, because like, right, if you get a closure below, we've got a clean zone below, we're going to fill it, good stuff, right? That's the whole basis. When it doesn't do that, sometimes people will just hold it the whole time. They're just holding, they're hoping. Oh, but it always works, always works. Well, it doesn't always work, right? This is an example where it doesn't. And what you've got to do is look for the warning signs where you can get out. And then you get out of break even, or, you know, a very low, a low loss. Right? You saw in the example that we just shown there how quick it just pushed. When I broke that low there, I was very confident this was going to continue down. When it doesn't, that's an issue, right? It's looking like support's going to be formed. It's dead. What do you think of the black TED? Ooh, is there a 5-minute one? Is there from another high? Just this one here. It's a little bit short, don't you think? But it's with confidence of the 50-minute celery and 30-minute support forming. Clean zone above. I just don't like the way it's moving. I still think, in terms of looking to the left, there's clean candles there. If there was just volume and momentum, it doesn't seem to be much at the moment, which is a bit unfortunate. I guess the buys too. Ah, the sells. Yeah, I think so. If you get a closure below there, you even put it on that one actually there. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's good. For maybe later on. Maybe later on. So yeah, come back up to that level. Stick GJ, yeah. So I don't think there's that much anymore, right? At 9 o'clock, even if it did get a nice closure on Goldie, I don't think I'd take it. I think I'd rather just watch and go. You know what? I was right. I finally did get to the level. I don't think I'd want to take it. It's too slow. And gold is all about volume, right? Good volume. So in terms of today, we talked about gold buys. GJ buys, very, very nice, clean buys. I got a break even, unfortunately. Did continue a little bit after, which is fine. Unfortunately, yeah, the celery play over here, I got a little bit caught in, and it didn't even break the high. But you can see overall, if we did actually break that high, which it did there, we did then get the drive. So correct overall in my analysis. In terms of gold, the gold is still fucking around. But in terms of risk management, we got to 12 pips profit. I went stop loss to break even. Stop loss was like 18 pips. The zone was very clean, 40, 50 pips. So I'm not going to close there at 12. And yeah, now it's just ranging over here. In terms of EJ, talked about closures above this area, clean zone above. That was nice for people who took EJ. EJ was the one this morning. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for coming on. Sorry there wasn't a nice little trade towards the end there, but Goldie just wasn't giving that push this morning. But learning a lot, still coming to the streams. Make sure tomorrow bring your chart analysis in terms of marking your zones, where you want to find the clean zones. And yeah, we'll be with you tomorrow. If you guys do want to join the mentorship for NY session and all the simulations and webinars that are included, the link is there. Nightbox just put it in. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for coming on. I'll see you guys later. Peace out, Zoom. Thank you so much for coming on. Adios, amigos. See you at 12. Peace out. Peace out. See you later, YouTube. Thank you so much for coming on. And I'll see you guys in a minute.